Next question. Can I say next question? Right. A stone is vertically thrown upward. A stone is vertically thrown upward with an initial velocity 45 meter per second. A stone is vertically thrown upwards. A stone is vertically thrown upwards with what velocity? With a velocity
Initial
of
velocity.
yeah, with a velocity means initial velocity only, that is. Is it okay, Radhanishka? It is thrown upward with a velocity of 45 meter per second. Don't write -1. I already told you. Bar will coming, -1 is not needed, but -1 is not at all allowed for you to write. Don't write. 45 meter per second. Calculate the time taken by the stone. Calculate the time taken by the stone to reach maximum height. Now, you all people know, if you know velocity and you want to find the time period, then you have one relation. What is that relation? Everyone, velocity and time, which equation? Ball is thrown upwards. Velocity, we know that 45 meter per second. And the G value opposite, negative or positive? Minus, understanding, -10 meter per second square reaches to final velocity. What is that? Final velocity is 0. Understanding, height we don't want. Now you tell me, we want find time period. So velocity and time, which equation? Velocity. First equation. So from first equation of motion, V is equals to U plus GT. Is it yes or no? That is what. So as we know, final velocity is 0. Now initial velocity how much? 45. Now plus G value -10 into T. That's all. Now if you take it this one, next what will come, guys? 45 plus into minus -10 into T. Now if you notice it, this 45 minus 10T. Now -10T will come this side. What will become?
Plus 10.
Plus 10T. So 10T is equals to 45. Now T is equals to 45 divided by 10, which is equals how much? How much it is? 4.5 seconds. That's all. Now, alternative method. What is the initial velocity of the stone? Alternative method. Initial velocity of the stone.
45 meter per second.
Alternative. Initial velocity is 45 meter per second. G value, take 10. Okay. 10 meter per second square. Now, they are asking time period. Now, time period and initial velocity, we have one relation. Check your notebooks and tell me directly. I already taught you. Time of flight, time of ascent, time of descent, you can understand. Time of ascent now to reach maximum height.
U by G, sir.
Yes, please. Time of
U by
ascent.
G.
What is that? T is
U by
equals to U by G. That's all. So initial velocity how much?
45 by 10.
45.
45 by 10.
Yeah, 45 divided by G value 10, which is equals to how much? 4.5 seconds. Clear? Have you got the answer? That is the alternative method. Have you understand what is the important of this one? So thrown upward, time of ascent or time of descent?
Time of ascent.
Time of ascent. Understanding? So TA. So now time of descent, what is the formula? Danishkar, time of descent formula. Final velocity by G. Okay, that is what you have to remember. But if it is time of flight, what is the formula? 2U by G. Okay, so time of flight means going time and as well as coming time, so that final velocity and initial velocity will become equal, so that 2U by G. Is it okay? Please remember the formulas here. Understand, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, solve it. See, for every sum we are solving alternative method. Why? First method is the common one which is solved by everybody. But second method is easiest one. No need to mention any sign convention. Yes or no? Everything will be positive. So you will easily get the answer. That is what my opinion. Okay. So that is what When first time I am teaching, last 2 years batches I never taught this and all. Only your batch I am teaching. Why? Because now only I am started realizing that to make it more serious, to more knowledge, because you are all people facing difficulty in 11th and all. So present 11th class is like my students last before. They are struggling with the physics because they don't have a depth knowledge. So that is why we are going very deep inside to understand the difficulties and overcome the problem. So that is why I always say you to communicate, respond. Is it okay, everyone? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So please keep it in mind and you have to work it always. That is what. Now, next question. Can you say next question? If once it is completed, I will say next question.
Completed.
Completed, sir.
Yes, very good. Right, next question. A ball is projected with a velocity. A ball is projected with a velocity. A ball is projected with a velocity. A ball is projected with a velocity 98 meter per second. How much? A ball is projected 98 meter per second. Means its initial velocity or final velocity? Projected.
Initial velocity.
Yeah, initial 98 meter per second. Next, calculate after how much time it will strike the ground. Calculate after how much time it will strike the ground.
Sir.
Yes, please. Now, try to read the question twice. Everybody try to read the question twice. You can understand one thing. What is that question? Going velocity projected upward with a velocity of what? 98 meter per second. Is it yes or no? So initial velocity is equals to 98 meter per second. Now they are asking, see, after how much time will it reach the ground back? They are asking. So going time and coming time. What is that? Total time is called as going time and coming time. That is what we used to call as time of flight. Do you understand, everyone? Time of flight. What is the formula? TF is equals to
2U by
2U by G, sir.
yes, 2U by G.
2U by G.
Yeah, 2 into 98 divided by 9.8. That is what it is. So can you tell me? Yes, please. G value you can take 9.8 also. Let me take 9.8 now. So G value is 9.8 meter per second square. How to simplify it? I will say, see, you might be facing difficulty. Don't waste time. 2 into 9.98. Can I write it into 9.8 into 10? Is it right or wrong? Yes, please. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no. So 9.8 will get cancelled. So time of flight is equals to how much? Time of flight is equals to. Yes, please. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. That's all. Very good. Solve it. Understand, everybody? Now.
Sir.
Yeah, correct.
Sir, why you are adding 10 to numerator, sir?
And I'm writing 9.8 into 98 as a 9.8 into 10, Hari. That's all.
Sir, then you have to divide only, no, sir. 98 divided by 10 is 9.8, sir.
That is what, Hari. But numerator and denominator you can take into 10 if you want. Let it be. Okay, then fine.
Okay, sir.
Then it will be 98, correct? Then it will be getting cancelled. Okay, va?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? So you want, you can write like that also. That's fine. So you can see it is 9.8. So or else you can 9.8 ones and 9.8 tens. Directly you can get the answer. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
That's all. That is now. Our normal method solve. Normal method means how to solve. Normal method, tell me. Normal method, what we'll do? We have to find only going time. Going time we'll find. This is T1 and this is what? T2. So as we know, T1 is equals to T2. So total time is what? Total time is equals to T1 plus T2. Is it yes or no, guys? Yes.
sir.
Now let us see a normal method how to solve, how much difficulty it is. Now ball is thrown upward. What is the initial velocity thrown? 98 meter per second. And final velocity will become what, guys? Final velocity will become 0. And as we know, G value minus or plus, ready? Minus or plus? Minus 9.8 meter per second square. Now you tell me, we want find time. So velocity and time, which equation? Velocity and time. First equation. Understanding? So from first equation of motion. Okay. So what will happen? V is equals to U plus GT. Now final velocity is 0. Initial velocity is 98 plus G value minus 9.8 into time period. Now 98 minus into plus minus 9.80. So now 9.80 will come this side. What will become?
Plus 9.80.
Plus 9.80. Understanding? Actually, it is time T1. So we have to take T1. Okay, because it is going time alone we are taking. So now 9.8 T1, which is equals to 98. So now what will happen? T1 is equals to everyone. T1 is equals to 98.98 divided by 9.8. So 1s are 1 10s are. If you want, you can write like this. That also I don't want to say, I think you people know already. So 980 divided by 98. Is it okay, guys, now?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is. So T1 is equals to how much? 10 seconds. Now, if going time is 10 seconds, if going time is 10 seconds, then what is the coming time? Coming time is also which is equals to what? 10 seconds. Understanding, everyone? So T1 is equals to T2. So total time is equals to T1 plus T2, which is equals to what? 10 seconds plus 10 seconds, which is equals to how much? 20 seconds. Clear, everyone? That is what. So which is easy? Which is easy?
The time of flight
TF.
is easy.
Yeah, that is what. Understanding? So mind we have to use. We have to be very sharp always. When we are saying, see, you are 6 members is my students, means how you have to be. See, this Vartini always like this only. Yeah? Hari, we have to avoid Hari. Not at all concentrating well. Danishkar, have you understand, Danishkar? Gokul? That's all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that is. Now, can I give one homework sum?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Question is very big, but answer is one line. Even you know itself, you can say answer. Okay, write the question. A ball thrown vertically upwards. A ball thrown vertically upwards. Have you solved this sum? If you solve only, then we'll proceed. Solve sum. Solve the sum, everybody.
Completed, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
let them do. Both the methods you solve. See why I am solving every question, both the methods, you have to understand that and you have to do it. That is what. So be careful. Simply don't make me angry because this much time we are working. More than around 1 month over, still we are studying only first chapter, correct? Still not at over circular motions also, correct? Why I am saying this much time? Because you have to spend a lot of time for study. I need to see the improvement. That is why. So right, first homework sum. A ball thrown. Now itself, if you want, you can say the answer. A ball thrown vertically upward with a speed of v attains a height h1. Is it okay, everyone? Another ball thrown upwards from the same point, with a speed of 2v. With a speed of what, guys? With a speed of 2v to attain the height of h2. Then find the value h2 in terms of h1. Anybody? So we have to compare and we have to write it. So you can notice it by this time here. it is thrown upward. Initial velocity or final velocity is 0. Initial velocity or final
Final.
velocity is 0. Yes, please.
Final.
Final
Final
velocity.
velocity is 0. So we don't need to bother about it. Now initial velocity, we know that. Now initial velocity and height, what is the relation? That's all. If you know the relation, you can find it. Initial velocity and
Yes,
height.
sir.
H is equals to u square by 2g. Understanding? Solution. Oh, no homework. I am also saying. Now, what is the relation between h and u? H and u, guys? H and u relation. H is directly proportional to u square. Yes or no? That is what? Now, case 1, u initial velocity is equals to what? Case 1, v. And case 1, this is the case 1. Now, case 2, what is the initial velocity? Case 2 initial velocity is 2v. Is it okay, everybody? So that's all. We can substitute, we will get it. So now, so this is h1. H is equals to h1 height, and here h is equals to h2 height. So now it will take here, it will substitute in which formula? H is equals to h1 is equals to v square divided by 2z. Purima, this is, let me assume, equation 1. Now h2 is equals to what will happen? Solve, everybody. H2 is equals to v. U means what? U means 2v square divided by 2g. Purima, ready? Tanishkar? That is what? Now h2 is equals to 2v square, what will become? 4v square
4v
divided by 2g. Purim, everyone? Now, here legends will get cancelled. 2 ones are 2 twos are 4, but you should not get cancelled. So can I write it is 4 into v square by 2z? Any doubt?
No,
Yes,
sir.
please. Now, v square by 2z, which is equals to what? V square by 2z, which is equals to what? Which is equals to what, guys? V square by 2z is equals to, just check it. Here is know that already. V square by 2z is equals to what?
H1.
H1. So, can I write in place of v square by 2z h1? That's all. Understanding? So, what is the height? 4 times of h1. What is the question? Read, everyone. What is the question? Find the value of h2 in the terms of whom? In the terms of h1.
H1.
So, the height of h2 is how many times greater than h1? Is 4 times of greater than h1. That's all. Are you clear? Actually, I only said that. What will do? That's fine. But actually, without solving also, we can say this one from this relation. Is it right or wrong? Already we solved today first question also same question. Yes or no? Height. Now, height will become, see, velocity become double. Then height will become how many times? V become 2v. So that height will increase how many times? 4 times. That's all. Answer will get it. So 4 times of h1 directly will get the answer. But you have to solve officially. Okay. Normal method you have to solve. So here you can say substitute. Let me assume this is equation 2. Okay. Substitute equation 1 in whom, guys? Equation 2. Okay. You will get the answer. H is equals to 4 times of h1. Is it okay, guys? You understanding?
Yes,
So
sir.
height h2 is 4 times of h1. That's all. So that is the statement. Okay, write it. But actually it is a homework I said, but of course I know that maybe 1 or 2 can solve, but everybody try to solve. That is what I will say always. You have to do no other way. We have to work hard and we have to make it. That's fine. So this is all about today's class. Hope you all understand. So once again revise all the sums, and those who are pending in our book, physics book, try to solve it. Not NCERT, another book. Try to solve the numericals. Okay, and you have to improve it much. I need to show the progress. Okay, everyone try to work out and make it everything well. Thank you all of you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thanks, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.